If you're wondering why your house may not have sold, I'm going to give you 7 reasons why that may be. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Julia with Berkshire Hathaway. So before you finish watching this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to catch our videos on Mondays at 9 a.m. We are diving straight in today to 7 reasons why your house may not have sold. So let me just start. I'll actually add a number 8. So number 8, I would definitely say curb appeal. So landscaping. When it comes to selling your home, it is worth the $100 to $200 to have a landscaper come cut your lawn, edge your lawn, blow out the leaves, and freshen it up. If it's been snowing, make sure your driveways and your walkways are completely clear, because you don't want a lawsuit either when someone comes to see your house and they slip on the ice and bust their head open. So make sure it's all clear and do all that you can to present it to the marketplace in the best light possible. So that's 7. If your house is not a fixer-upper, let's just put it that way. If it's a house that is in good shape, but it's just been sitting there for a while, it just needs a little bit of freshening up, maybe paint the front door or change the front door. New hardware and or replacing the door altogether. This gives it a nice fresh look. Maybe your mailbox is a little bit tired. Maybe it needs a little bit of freshening. I know in certain townships in Pennsylvania, your numbers and letters on your mailbox have to be 4 inches and in opposition to the color of the mailbox so that emergency personnel can find you. So that has to be, they have to be on both sides of the mailbox. So make sure you do that if you're in Pennsylvania and you know your township laws. Number 6, purging. I know if you've watched any of my other videos, I harp on purging because I think it is so critical to A, your mental health, and B, once you purge your house, if you really, really dig into your drawers and to, that didn't sound right. Just make sure they're your drawers you're digging into, okay? If you going through closets and you're going through the junk drawer in the kitchen, or you're going through your shed or your basement or the crawl space or the attic, and these are places that things get shoved in there and they are forgotten about forever. And then when it's time to move, you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. And now that's another whole U-Haul full of stuff. So purge, purge, purge. Make sure you get as much out of the house as you possibly can. And now we're on to number 5. After all the purging, I would absolutely recommend getting yourself a cleaning company to come in and scrub down your house. Get in there and do a lot of detail work, which is very essential when you are selling your house. It needs to be spotless. Even if your house is older, I promise you a clean house is going to make a huge difference to a buyer. Huge! Number 4, we are at the staging stage. So, staged homes typically will sell 40% quicker and for more money. You can certainly keep your house vacant if you've already moved out, or if you are selling a loved one's home. You don't need to stage every single room in the house. Focus on the main areas. The living room, the dining room, the den, maybe the master bedroom. So just to give things some context. Number 3 is the showings. So I don't know that there's any buyer that walks into a house that doesn't say, all right, yep, this is the one. They just feel something. They just know it. So if they can't physically get into your house, it's going to make it a lot more difficult for them to say, okay, this is the house. Number 2, your house is listed. You have an offer. What do? It would probably behoove you, it's a 50-cent word, to negotiate rather than rejecting the offer. Negotiate. Check out the next video on forbearances, and you may not need it, but you may know someone who does. And that leads me to our number 1 reason, and that is always the pricing. So my job is to help you find that sweet spot. We want your house to sell as quickly as possible, and you want your house to sell as quickly as possible. The list price should be comparable to what is happening in the marketplace in that neighborhood within a mile-ish range and within the last 6 to 12 months. So I hope that helped. Thanks for watching. Be well, stay well. I'll see you next time.